like to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. Looking back over the last 2 years on the infrastructure issue, first it was Spectra. They needed to get the gas into New York City. Then it was AIM. Then there was a thing called the Mark V connector that was going to run from Port Jervis up to the Iroquois pipeline under the Hudson River. That one got canned because of the Constitution. But now it's Northeast Energy Direct. Direct where? Direct is direct to other countries. Right now there's multiple applications for export to get the gas out of this country. That puts a huge hole in this whole idea of what eminent domain should be used for. Eminent domain was created in this country. A lot of people don't like it. And there's good reason for that, because there's a long history of taking people's property. Eminent domain is something that should be used for the public good, if at all. And this is clearly not that case. None of those pipelines were able to successfully show the public good, and yet they got approved. FERC is aiding and abetting corporate greed and corporate profit on the backs of New Yorkers. So we won a pretty big fight, and there was an announcement, which we still haven't seen the final results of that yet. There was an announcement that they were going to prohibit high-volume hydraulic fracturing in the state of New York. And that was a really emotional day for a lot of people in this room and a lot of people across New York State. And one of the reasons that was is because we were all told over and over and over again, gas companies are coming, you can't stop it, why bother? Don't bother with it, you can't stop it. We proved them wrong! So now, as we're in this next phase of the campaign against fossil fuels, we're at a stage organizations have moved back into their neighborhoods rather than focusing and aiming at Governor Cuomo and his decision around fracking. They're fighting the Constitution pipeline. They're fighting the storage facility out in Seneca Lake. They're fighting individual compressor stations that are proposed for their neighborhoods, spewing toxins into the air. And what they're doing is doing the same thing that some of us all across New York did 8 years ago, not listening to the advice that you can't stop it. Because we need to stop it. We need a freeze on fossil fuel infrastructure. No new pipelines in New York.